The Hawks out by 5, 118-113. They're trapping Fisher at half court, but he breaks it up. Taylor in front of Dillon, but it's Exum on the paint, and Exum scores. Cecil Exum scores a vital basket for the North Melbourne Giants to make it a 3-point game.
Very cool under pressure, Exum.
Don Beckett saw an open path to the basket off the hand of David Graham, and the ball out of bounds. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 118-115. The Hawks to inbound. Johnson dumps on the inside. Withers with a baseline drive, and they took it off him. David Graham away, and 2 points to David Graham on the breakaway. 118-117. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. The Hawks still in front by a point as Taylor advances the ball into the front court. The Hawks need to score right here. Taylor, and Norman Taylor gets it. They lead by 3.
Again, the brilliant soft touch of Norman Taylor.
Have a look at it again, the strength of Norman Taylor. But back at the other end, it's the Giants. Scott Fisher hits the 2. It's the Hawks still by a point with 1:50 to go. Again, it's Taylor in the backcourt helping out. Again, they need a score, and don't they know it? Crowd calling for a foul there on Mark Leader reaching in, but none was forthcoming. Hubbard finding Withers. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bickett tries to get that ball in. We get a reset shot clock. A reset shot clock off the foot. And the Hawks again. New 30-second clock, and they'll try and use this up. As Bickett holds it back, they keep an eye on that clock. It's got under 20 seconds to go now. Into Taylor they go. Oh, Taylor, what a pass to Justin Withers, and it goes down. 122 to 119. Just over a minute to go as we see that. It was partially blocked, but it was good enough to still go in. Big rejected by Justin Withers. Pulled off the big defensive play after the pass was meant for Cecil Exum. We'll be looking for the State Bank man of the match at the end. And the player to earn 3 points in Australian Airlines Player of the Year competition. Oh, great pass from Dillon. A no-look pass finding Fisher. And it's back to a point again. 54 seconds left. 122-121. The Hawks still in front. Up to Hubbard. Off the paint. It was blocked. Blocked by Tim Dillon. They bring it back. Fisher looking for 3, but pulls it up. Carroll thought about 3. Cecil Exum on the inside. Blocked by Justin Withers. That could be the block of the game. It's an Illawarra ball. 33 seconds left. The Hawks don't have to shoot. And they turn it over. Rod Johnson's turned it over. 3-point shot from Cecil Exum. Don Beckett's got it. And it'll be a Hawks ball. I thought Rod Johnson might have blown it. The Hawks have to hang on now for 21 seconds. Timeout called. No timeout. The referees, look, we've got confusion on the bench, and timeout has now been awarded to the North Melbourne Giants, and there's the situation. And the Hawks, with 21 seconds, their first objective is to get the ball into the front court. We've got a foul. Yes. The foul has gone against the Giants, and it's gone against Mark Leader. So the Hawks will have the ball. The clock didn't even start. 21 seconds still on the clock, and the clock didn't even start. If they didn't start the clock, they must have used up 3 or 4 seconds there. So the referees will adjust the clock now, I'm sure, as the coaches approach the bench. The referee's up there. Maybe if we go down to the side to Colin Duffy, if we can find out exactly what's going on. But there's the situation. 21 seconds left on the clock. There was 21 seconds when they inbounded the ball. They must have wiped 3 or 4 seconds on inbound the ball. They got it at half court. They don't have to get in the front court. They get in the back court. They can use it up in the back court for 10 seconds, but they can't stay there too long. Rod Johnson gets it up front. Oh, almost a steal. Norm Taylor's got it. They have to hold it right now. 8 seconds left. And we've got a foul. Another foul at half court. There's the coaches from the North Melbourne Giants and the gestures from Bruce Palmer and the look of dismay from David Graham.
David Lindstrom asking for a deliberate foul.
Here it is, there's a foul. There can be no doubt about that. So the Hawks choosing not to shoot the free throws. We've got a timeout called by David Lindstrom with 5 seconds left in the ball game.
Give out and they play the best they possibly can.
They went so close to beating the Brisbane Bullets and so close to the Melbourne Tigers, two teams up near the top of the ladder. Now they look like they can inflict the first ever defeat for 1989 off the 1988 runners-up North Melbourne. The next 5 seconds will tell. The clock will not start until the ball touches a player in court. So Bickett to inbound. He's found Withers. It's a Giants ball. Wayne Carroll. It's all over. The Hawks have found a new... There's no time off the clock. We've got... What have we got here? We may have a tech foul. We've got a tech foul on the bench. A tech foul on the bench. The Giants, David Graham hit the shot. The coaches raced onto the court and Roger Shields has put a tech foul on the bench. So the situation is, with 2 seconds left, what Glenn Bynes, the assistant coach of the North Melbourne Giants, is saying right there is that the clock didn't start again. Have a look at it. There's the shot from Wayne Carroll. And all that time, from the right up to this point, the Hawks inbounding the ball, the clock still hadn't started. Now they've started the clock, and it took 3 seconds off. So the official situation right now is 2 seconds left in the game. 123 North Melbourne, 122 the Illawarra Hawks. But they've called a technical foul on the bench. And the referees, there's the Melbourne coaching staff, Glenn Bynes and Bruce Palmer.
Now they're going to cancel the tech.
Well, the referees are talking about it in mid-court. We'll wait to see what happens. We'll wait for the signal. Referee Roger Shields, he's got a technical foul, and it's 2 shots. 2 shots for the Hawks. Wayne Carroll, the North Melbourne Giants captain, is arguing the situation, but Roger Shields has already called it a technical foul, and what Wayne Carroll will be saying, hey, the clock should have run out, and maybe he's got a case to. Palmer has lost the court battle. The jury has ruled, and Greg Hubbard is going to get to shoot a pair of free throws on a technical foul. He needs to hit one to tie. And hits it. 123 apiece. You see the crowd's reaction. Hubbard can win the game right here.
And there's still 2 seconds.
For the Illawarra Hawks with 2 seconds to go. He hits it. There's still 2 seconds to go. Look at Hubbard. Hubbard has gone nuts. The Cannons have 5 seconds left to score. That time you see up top there is the time remaining in the timeout. Well, here's a replay of that foul from Simon Cottrell, reaching over, and, well, the referee was there. All we can say is he had a pretty good look at it. So,
I will comment, though, one of the first things you learn as a referee is not to decide a game in the last 5 seconds by making a questionable or a possible mistake call. That one didn't look like there was much contact in the situation, but there's 4 or 5 seconds to go in a game.
Well, let's put Scott Fisher at the line. And Milton O'Brien, they've come back. And Scott Fisher, what a situation he's in.
Indeed, Phil. What's going to happen is that Magucci's going to inbound the ball. Jamie Kennedy and the rest of the guys are going to take off up court. Smythe's going to bring it up. They're going to look for Kennedy to sink it.
Okay, well, he did it last time down the floor. Now, that is, of course, if Scott Fisher hits. If he doesn't hit, it's a question of where the rebound goes. Scott Fisher hits. He's put his team in front by 1. And he is pumped. He was on the other end of this situation last night in Wollongong. It was Greg Hubbard who was pumping to him. Well, this time it's Fisher. The second shot misses. The Cannons have got to score it. Who's going to shoot it? Kennedy gets it up there. And there it goes. It counts. It counts. The Cannons have won by 1. It's 109 to